Hey guys, I'm here again. Just finished my homestick video and I think it's one of the best because I put a lot into it today. It's raining like a ton right now. It's been raining a lot and I'm like trying to build this Mina trident and I'm like, am I ever gonna get this done? Hold on. Okay. I have no idea who that is, and I don't answer numbers that I don't know. But anyways, so I told you guys in a vlog that I was going to be doing an anime review about one of my favorite anime this week. And, I haven't been feeling very good, so like, Wednesday came and I was like, I don't want to. And then Thursday came and I'm like, alright, well, maybe I'll do it today. And instead I was gone like half the day doing some testing, and then like the other half of the day I spent sleeping. And Wednesday night, alright, before I get into that, I was going to do a review on Death Note, which, like I said, is one of my favorite, but I haven't watched it in a while, so I was kind of like unconfident that I'd be able to give accurate details and stuff, so I think I'm going to put that off to another time until I can re-watch it and have it fresh in my brain. So whatever anime review will happen will be something else that I've watched more recently. But, okay, so you guys probably know that are into Legend of Korra that the second season came out already. And, you know, even though I'm really interested in it, I was like putting off watching it because I'd read the story about it and none of it sounded interesting to me, and I was like, oh, I don't want to watch this. But I finally just decided Wednesday night to watch all of it. So I did. I watched the first episode to the 5th episode. The 6th one's out now, I think. I think it's out now. But you know, I haven't watched it yet, so I don't have to wait. So yeah, I watched it, and you know, I got really pumped and really excited, and it was so good, and I was like, I just gotta keep watching. So I watched all 5 episodes in one sitting, and I loved it. Like, it brought back all the feelings, all the love for the characters, all the love for the series. So happy to see Katara. Kaya was so adorable. Oh, she's so adorable. I don't think you should be saying that like a 40-some, 50-some-year-old woman, but she's adorable, okay? She's adorable. But I love her. And I'd heard one of my friends comment on how Korra was a brat, like, before I'd seen the series, and I was like, nuh-uh, why would she be a brat? I mean, look at all the character development she had in the first season. She finally learned how to airbend, she was starting to be a little more mature about her actions, like, why would she be a brat? You know, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Well, even though I loved all of the episodes and I was totally into them, you know, something felt off to me. Something just felt off, and I think I had noticed it right away, but I ignored it and just continued to watch. But, like, after the episodes were over and I had time to think, I was like, okay, instead of the anime review, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna rant about Korra, because there's just a few things I don't like, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Okay, so we know that Korra starts off, she's a self-entitled brat who just doesn't think that airbending's important, throws temper fits, you know, takes out her anger on other people, that kind of thing. She's a really cool person, but she has a really bad temper, and she's a brat, right? But through the episodes, you see her start to take responsibility for her actions. You see her start to, you know, be more kind, more thoughtful, you know, and then she gets airbending and everything, and she might be a little emotionally distraught, but she's getting herself together. Alright, second season rolls around. She's back to being exactly how she was at the beginning of the first season. Like there was no character development at all. Like, what happened? She's back to being bratty, she's back to being hot-headed, she's back to being that kind of stuff. And while some of that is her character, whenever you take away any development that makes her a more strong person, a more interesting person, it's so frustrating. Like, why? And besides that, like, alright, it makes total sense for Bolin to go back to bending, like to professional bending. But I figured he'd be more picky about his team, and I figured that he would be awesome enough to carry it. Like, you see them getting knocked off, like, immediately, like, sucking immediately. Like, that's not Bolin. Bolin was real good. He was good. Like, what happened there? And then, why did Mako decide to become a police officer? Like, that doesn't make sense for him, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense for him. I can't see him doing that. So, like, I don't have any sense of being able to even explain this, because it doesn't make any sense to me at all. I mean, yeah, it was pretty cool that he's doing some good stuff and stopping some bad guys, and he's really strong, so, like, putting his talents there is great, but it doesn't make any sense. And why is why is Lin being mean to Korra all over again? Korra restored her bending. They were, like, bros by the end of it. Like, they were, I mean, I understand that she's kind of a hard woman, but why is she back to being, like, nasty towards her again? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It makes no sense. Alright, so the only person that makes any sense is Asami. Of course she's going to take over her father's corporation. She loves it. She's smart. She's wonderful. Of course she's going to take over, you know? That makes total sense. And her and Bolin, so cute, okay? They would make a good couple. Like, everybody, like, talked about that pairing in the first season. I was like, But the couple moments that they had, they were really cute. So, okay. I see it now. What else? Oh, Tenzin's back to being short-tempered and stuff, too. Like, he had learned at the same time that Korra did that, you know, they need to be more patient with one another. And he's also... And then he's treating his brother and sister kind of like... And the thing I really don't like, which I know it's not realistic for everybody to be totally perfect, but, like, they talk about how Aang didn't include the other two, except for Tenzin, into, like, family vacations and stuff. I understand wanting to spoil, like, the airbender, because that's his legacy and stuff, but I don't know. I just see Aang as such a kind and loving individual that I feel like he would be kind and loving to all his children. I just don't see him, like, favoring one over another. Like, I know that they had to bring some realism into it, but, like, that doesn't seem like an Aang's character at all. Like, it doesn't. I just see Aang being a very, very loving father. So, I'm very confused about that and very frustrated. But I think it's cute that you get to see more baby air bisons, and you get to see, Ikki and Tenzin being able to really connect because they're both having sibling troubles. I think that's really cool. I am sad that Mako and Korra broke up. Like, it's really heartbreaking. Like, Korra is going through all these things. Like, she's doing them, you know, for what she feels is right for her. She's going through all these things, and they just keep getting worse and worse and worse. Like, if I were in her situation, I'd just be curled up in a ball, bawling, to be honest. I feel so bad for her. I really do. Like, I really liked her uncle. Alright, when I first saw, like, all the character profiles, I'm like, he's totes evil. But then, like, he acted really cool in the show. And, you know, so did Tarlok, right? Am I right? But, like, Tarlok's felt fake, whereas his didn't. Like, I think in certain ways his heart was in the right place trying to restore, like, this balance to the spirits. Like, that should happen. That should legit happen. But on another note, he's also extremely power hungry, and that's unfortunate that you would set up your own brother and stuff. I probably should have mentioned that this is spoilery, because I'm just, like, telling you all the things. But, yeah, I think I'll put that in the comment section, so that way if people try to watch it, I'll be like, spoilers, spoilers, spoilers! Okay, so, yeah. And I think that her cousins are funny. Like they were exactly how I expected them to be. It was funny. They're funny. They're, like, gonna be the new Azula. Probably not as cool, but they're the new Azula, right? Am I right? They're the new Azula. What else did I want to comment on? Did I tell you that Kaya's cute? I totally told you that, right? I love her. Like, I would totally cosplay her. I like her a lot. And it was really cool getting to see Iroh the Second. It was so cool. And, Korra was going to go see the Fire Lord. Like, I'm pretty sure that the Fire Lord is now Zuko's son, right? Like, Zuko retired, but what if we get to see Zuko? Because he's still alive, right? They mentioned that Zuko's still alive. I would be so excited to see Zuko, and it was so cute seeing that picture of young Katara, young Aang, and their little family. Oh, that was nice. That was cool. And I really like being able to see Korra's family just develop, like, instead of just being the two supporting parents at the beginning, you get to see them developed as people. I really liked that. But I don't know, my biggest complaint was, like, I'm really into watching characters grow and become more depthful characters, and it feels like they had just sucked all the character development out of Korra, and I was really sad about that. But, like I said, I'm just telling you all these things, and overall, I love it so far. Like, I really do. I'm excited to watch the next episode. I, like, checked to see if it was out after everything was over, and I'm like, ah! I really wanted to see it, but yeah. I also didn't want to see because I was like, if I let all the episodes build up, then, like, it won't ever end for me. But no, I caught up. I always catch up. I'm obsessed with the things that I love. So yeah, that's where I stand there. I don't know. This was just a little bit of a rant and everything. If you want to share your thoughts on how the second season of Korra is going, feel free. But that's what I have to say, and yeah. Hopefully there'll be a real anime review next week, and I'll try to find something interesting to review. I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to do, but that's where I stand there. Hope you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you again soon, hopefully. So, yeah. See you later!